Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. The trends to disrupt robotic automation in 2022. The pandemic accelerated far-reaching global megatrends from labor shortages and supply chain uncertainty to the individualized consumer and growing pressure to operate sustainably and resiliently, leading new businesses to look to robotic automation. As technology opens new opportunities for meeting customer demands, new trends will continue to emerge that will further drive demand in areas where robots have traditionally not been used. With demand for robots growing as companies in multiple sectors look for new ways to enhance their productivity and competitiveness post-pandemic, and acceleration continues for robots in new sectors like logistics and retail, and speeds up for electric vehicle production. With many countries restricting and phasing out the production of combustion-engine vehicles over the next decade, the race towards electric cars has accelerated. Manufacturers and their supply chains must tackle the complexity of diversifying into EVs alongside combustion engine vehicles to meet varying regulatory frameworks governing EV adoption across the globe. The speed and added flexibility needed will see new and established manufacturers move away from traditional linear manufacturing towards modular, flexible production. Secondly, the e-commerce boom will accelerate consumer behavior, and expectations are driving companies to find new ways to satisfy demand, developing new channels through omni-channel retailing and adapting their production lines and distribution processes to enable personalization of both products and delivery. Fulfilling these requirements has seen thousands of robots installed worldwide where they were not used just 5 years ago, and this rapid rate of automation will continue in 2022, driven by a combination of consumer trends and a growing shortage of labor. Going forward, more robots will appear in more places and workers will need new skills. Smaller, more affordable and easy to use robots are helping to remove many of the barriers previously preventing companies from investing in robots. This is seeing an acceleration of robots in general industry and small and medium-sized enterprises as companies seek new ways to automate different tasks. ABB survey says, as we look beyond 2022, we see an ever greater emphasis on connectivity and data acquisition as key enablers of future manufacturing. Data collected from intelligently automated processes will be analyzed by producers to make more informed decisions. At the same time, more advanced and responsive simulation and programming software tools will cover the entire life cycle of robotic applications, from commissioning to on-stream productivity, using AR and VR tools to simplify automation for customers. Flexibility is essential as it is a strategic need essential across the entire value chain. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Nvidia acquires Excelero. Nvidia purchases Excelero, a software-defined block storage vendor based in Tel Aviv, Israel, to further support development of Nvidia's data center services and high-performance computing platforms. Excelero's NVMesh technology will become part of Nvidia's data center on a chip architecture, a software development kit, and runtime environment for Nvidia's Bluefield data processing units. A majority of the Excelero team will join Nvidia, and the company will continue supporting existing customers. Mumbai and Chennai to lead data centers for India's trillion-dollar digital economy growth. India's data center industry is poised for a sustained period of growth. The expansion of the Indian data center industry will be supported by the accelerated adoption of digital infrastructure led by the pandemic, rising digital usage, cloud consumption, and the national 5G rollout. Mumbai and Chennai are expected to be the largest beneficiaries of potential growth in the India's data center market due to their business and infrastructure advantages, strategic location, and cable landing stations that are well positioned to support this growth. Samsung seeks double-digit market share by re-entering India's laptop market. Korean smartphone major Samsung is re-entering India's laptop market, aiming to corner a double-digit market share by the end of this year with the help of laptops targeted at students, enterprises, and consumers seeking flagship experience. The company will launch 6 laptops in the price range of under 40,000 rupees and rupees 1,20,000 in the next 2 to 3 days. Samsung will also introduce discounts and offers for students, which will be available on all 6 devices. China locks down more than 30 million people as COVID-19 spreads rapidly. China this week banned most people from leaving a coronavirus hit northeastern province and mobilized military reservists as the fast-spreading stealth Omicron variant BA.2 fueled a surge in infections. Chinese authorities have tightened antivirus controls at ports, raising the risk of trade disruptions after some auto and electronics factories shut down as the government fights the country's worst COVID-19 outbreak since the start of the pandemic 2 years ago. Bus service to China's business capital and biggest city, Shanghai, was suspended. PNB reports fraud in NPA account. The Punjab National Bank reported a borrowable fraud of rupees 2060.14 crores in a non-performing asset account. The fraud was reported in the NPA account of IL&FS Tamil Nadu Power Company Limited at Extra Large Corporate Branch at Delhi. IL&FS Tamil Nadu Power Company was set up as a special purpose vehicle by the debt-laden Infrastructure Leasing and Financial Services Limited under its energy platform IEDCL for implementation of thermal power projects at Cuddalore in Tamil Nadu. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.